Well, happy Wednesday to you. And this is another session of Rooted. It's a Bible study that we're doing currently about 20 of the most influential characters of the Old Testament. And I have been given the glorious assignment of talking to you about Abraham, or Abram, as he was named in the very beginning. And so if you take a look in Genesis chapter 12, you will find the call of Abraham. In Genesis chapter 11, we find the history about Abraham, or Abram, as he is called early in his life. His father's name was Terah, and he had two brothers that are named in chapter 11, called Nahor and Haran. And Haran was Lot's father and Abram's brother. And of course, Lot is a character that you know through the story of Abraham and the Hebrew children as going on their journeys to the promised land. We're going to pick up early in Abram's life with his call. So in Genesis chapter 12, the Lord said to Abram, "Go out from your land, your relatives, and your father's house to the land that I will show you. I will make you into a great nation. I will bless you. I will make your name great, and you will be a blessing. I will bless those who bless you. I will curse those who treat you with contempt, and all the peoples on the earth will be blessed through you." So Abram went as the Lord had told him, and Lot went with him. Abram was 75 years old when he left Haran. He took his wife Sarah, his nephew Lot, all the possessions that they had accumulated, and the people that he had acquired in Haran. And they set out for the land of Canaan. When they came to the land of Canaan, Abram passed through the land to the side of Shechem, at the oak of Moreh. And at the time, the Canaanites were in the land. But the Lord appeared to Abram and said, "I will give this land to your offspring." So he built an altar there to the Lord who had appeared to him. And so we ask that the Lord would add the blessing to the reading of his word. This is a historical account of God's call upon Abram's life. We're going to look at three things in the life of Abram over a period of three of these Rooted series. The first one is his call. We're going to look at the covenant, and then we're going to look at the confirmation. So today we're looking at the call, and we can see that God literally spoke to Abram and called him out of the land that he was familiar. He says, away from the land, your family, your friends, everything that's familiar to you. As God often teaches us, if we're going to follow him, it takes complete abandonment. We have to trust him completely. We have to follow him. And even though we may not know where we're going, we know who we're following. And that's what's important, is that we just simply follow the instruction of God throughout our life. He makes some promises to Abraham. He tells him, "I will make you a great nation." So he's going to make a covenant, a promise that we're going to talk about in another session. But in this passage in chapter 2, or verse 2 of chapter 12, he says, "I will make not only you a great nation," but he says, "I will bless you, and I will make your name great." In other words, I'm going to make you not only famous, but I'm going to make you a character of historical importance. And of course, Abram is. We know him as the father of Christianity, as we know it, as the all of Christianity comes out of that seed of Abraham. He says in verse 3, "I will bless those who bless you, and I will curse those who treat you with contempt, and all the people of the earth will be blessed through you." Now we're going to discover that that blessing is going to be through Jesus Christ, that it's through that lineage of Hebrew history that leads us to the saving grace that you and I know and understand. And it's through that life of this character, Abraham, that we get to see it. I'm glad you're with us today. I pray the Lord blesses you in all that you do this week.